Hey everyone, welcome back. We're officially in the new year of 2026, so I wanted to shoot a quick video going over what my current gear setup is, and hopefully we can look back on this video later on to see how much it changed. The last few months have been rather hectic with the holidays, work, etc., so my carry has remained a bit familiar with a few additions sprinkled in. If you're interested in any of the gear in this video, or just want some more information, links to everything will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's check it out. First up is the wallet. It's nothing flashy considering this has been the same wallet for the past few months now, but I just really love this one. It's coming from Stork's Beak Leather over on Etsy, and I cannot say enough good things about it. Really cool opening and closing with this single snap and hinge design, and it even features a small lanyard to pull it out of the pocket. It's small enough that I forget it's in my back pocket, and due to being broke, the wallet stays rather slim and manageable. It's starting to pick up a really slight patina underneath the flap, and I can't wait to see what it looks like in a few more months. If you're in the market for a new wallet, I can recommend this one highly. I believe this is around the $40 mark, so pretty great quality for the price. As much as I love this wallet, if you have a suggestion you think I'd like, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. Up next is everyone's favorite category, and that's of course knives. Now, quick preface, I don't carry all these at once. Being a knife collector, I tend to switch up my carry every few days, and that's especially true running this channel, as I always want to test new gear for videos. That said, it's been a rather slow few months for me, and I found myself carrying much of the same knives recently. In these winter months, I tend to gravitate towards larger folders, as I have more space in my jeans or jacket pocket. And these four have been the favorites, and I've honestly seen a lot of pocket time. I'll go through them in order of acquisition. First up is the SlicKnives Pocket 3.5. This has been modded a bit by swapping out the black G10 scales for these green ones, and switching the standard pocket clip for a generic deep carry one off eBay. This guy isn't classy or fancy like some of the ones coming up next, but it doesn't have to be. This is just a budget brute and handles anything I throw at it. Has an AUS 10 blade, very comfortable and large handle, and it features a pretty reasonable price tag under $50. This reminds me a lot of the famous Ontario Rat 1, and it's a nice workhorse. I also love carrying this blade, as the company behind it is a really big supporter of me and the channel, and I love the constant reminder. Up next is the famous Kizer Militaw. Seemingly, everybody loves this knife, and I can see why. I had the budget version of this when I first launched the channel, and I bought this more premium one when the channel hit 1,000 subs as a small reward. It has S35 VN steel, titanium in micarta frame, great action. It's a truly great piece. In fact, I really enjoyed carrying this one a lot until the next knife came along. This next knife happens to be one of my favorites at the moment. It's the Manker MBK Old Guard. I happened to pick this up off a whim, off a trade, and it really shocked me how much I enjoy it. It's a large knife, smooth action, and a really nice blade shape. It has a deep carry wire pocket clip, so it carries really well, and I think it's just a really nice looking knife. It originally came with jade handles, but I dyed them after getting inspired by dirt cheap EDC over on Instagram, as he did the same thing to his, and now I really love it. I'm really tempted to try and stonewash the blade, but I'm not sure if I have the courage to go that route yet. The crazy thing is, that this knife looks so much more expensive than it really is. You can get this around the $60 mark, which I think is a steal, and I'm really tempted to check out more of their other offerings. Finally, the last knife up is a small slip joint I managed to pick off eBay. This is the Mercury LUC out of Italy. Much like my Lion Steel Best Man, it just seems Italy knocks it out of the park with these little slip joints. This features an LMAX blade, has aluminum bolsters and micarta scales, and has been my favorite knife to carry recently. Something about dropping a slip joint in the pocket and pulling it out to do simple cuts has been so satisfying to me. This has a really great snap and strong lockup, and I really just enjoy carrying this. I added a small lanyard here at the back to help grab it out of the pocket a bit easier. It's been really nice to carry. I had a few more knives slip into the rotation here and there, but these have been the heavy hitters. Now on to multi-tools. I really love carrying a Leatherman, as the convenience of pliers and multiple tools stuffed into one small package is just too much to resist. In warmer months, when I'm in shorts and wish to carry less weight, I tend to opt for the Leatherman Curl. This is a fantastic multi-tool. It has almost all the same features of the Wave, outside of just a few outside accessible tools, and it adds a pocket clip, making this so much more easier to carry. However, since we're now in these winter months, I'll wear pants and a belt, which can lead to a heavier loadout. So I say goodbye to the Curl for a while, and I bring out its older brother, the Wave. The Wave is the OG and just feels a little bit more robust and capable, though it comes with some trade-offs as it lacks the pocket clip of the Curl. It's a little bit heavy just tossed in the pocket. So I found myself carrying the Wave and a leather sheath on the belt, and this one is from American Benchcraft. It's made out of a single piece of pretty thick leather, and it's really great quality for the price. I would love a sheath similar to this, but have a loop for a flashlight, so if you have any recommendations, let me know down in the comments. Up next is the watch. I have a few fancy automatics, but 99% of the time, I just wear this really simple square Casio G-Shock. It's just so simple and bomb-proof and thin, I hardly ever notice it. It has a really small footprint, so it stays out of the way, which is great in these colder months, as I'm often in long sleeves or jackets, and this watch is thin enough to slip under a sleeve without any discomfort. It has a really nice, great, crisp display, and it's easy to read at almost any angle and under most light. This model is solar powered, so no need to ever change or charge a battery, and it's also atomic and syncs up via radio waves to ensure it stays accurate. I believe I bought this watch a few years back for a little over the $100 mark, and it's probably the best purchase I've used, as I've used this every day and it works great. Unless they release a newer model of this watch with some more features, I'll probably have this one forever. Last up is actually the most valuable piece of gear I carry every day, and it's a flashlight. My go-to everyday light is this really small Manker E05. It's very small, lightweight, features a rechargeable USB-C battery. Really simple UI, just a low, a high, and a strobe. It features around 1,000 lumens, and I really like this light, and it's almost perfect for me. It's comfortable in the pocket, no confusing UI to struggle through, and it takes some force to turn the light on, ensuring it doesn't accidentally get turned on in the pocket. It's also priced really nice around the $25 to $30 mark, but it's not perfect. I wish it had a magnetic tail cap, and I wish it had a two-way reversible pocket clip. Since I'm always looking to improve my gear, I stumbled on this newly released Skilhunt EC150. It's a tad smaller than the Manker, but the head is just a little bit larger. It feels like it upgrades on the previous light, as it includes a magnetic tail cap, a two-way reversible pocket clip, easier onboard charging, and a slightly improved light output. I recently got this in, so I haven't had much time to do much testing with it, but it feels pretty high quality, and I'm excited to check it out some more. That about rounds up my carry at the moment. I'll be curious to see how much this changes as the year progresses. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.